Hi everyone, welcome back to the Clone Wars. This is the Ahsoka Walkabout arc, and I'm not sure if this is current, like present time, after Ahsoka left, after she said goodbye to Anakin and the Jedi Order, and now we're trying to find out where she is now, or if this is like at a different time frame. I'm assuming it's kind of like after, but I'm not sure, and I won't be sure until I jump into the episode. And I'm so ready to do that, so I shall see you guys in this episode, and I'm ready to jump in. So let's do it. If there is no path before you, create your own. That's awesome. Oh yeah, okay, so this is after.
Ahsoka decided to walk away from the only life she had ever known.
I'm excited. We get to see where she's at, where she's been.
What?
Whoa. Whoa. Was she allowed to use her Jedi training? Dang. Oh, shoot. Dang.
Oh no.
Oh my god, that's crazy. What? Oh my god. Dang. Damn, only Ahsoka could do that without hurting herself and hurting others.
Ooh, bad crash. Nice roll though. Thanks, I guess. Who are you? I'm Trace. You happened to crash onto one of the best repair shops on 1313. So
Well, there
you're a
you go.
mechanic? That I am. Come on.
Whoa.
Why don't you get that thing inside and settle in? Thanks. Don't take too long. Time is money. Why are you helping me? Shouldn't I? Seemed like the right thing to do. You can leave if you want. It's all right. I'll stay.
Aw,
Thank you.
okay.
That's good.
Has she been
I really
so
need the
lonely? She's all about the money. At least she's upfront about it. I hope they can become friends. Like, she can actually make some good friendships now.
This engine isn't going to run without a new sparker. Got one I can buy?
The only sparkers I got are right here. And I ain't got no more. You running from something?
Maybe this was a bad idea. I don't know what I'm doing here.
Her life must feel so weird now. Like, where is her path? Oh, cool.
No sense in keeping you here if you're gonna be miserable.
I appreciate the help. What's it gonna cost?
It's on the house.
That's real. That's real.
You used to live in the upper levels of Coruscant.
You're probably better off down here.
Why is that?
I'm sure you have your problems up there with the Jedi running around, starting wars, policing everything.
Interesting.
They're trying to stop it.
Sure they are. Look, it doesn't really matter anyway.
So that's
They've
how a lot
forgotten
of
all about
others.
us.
Yeah, that's a lot of people's perspective. That's so interesting.
Just me and my sister Rafa. We'll get away from the Jedi. This war.
Wow.
All of it.
Martez! Your sister said she was paying me today. Where is she?
They owe people money. That's why she's all about the money.
I'd back off if I were you.
Stay
out of this.
Now, where's my money?
Right here!
Oh, dang. Oh, shoot. Dang. Okay, though she can handle herself, though. Damn, they're really...
On second thought, some help would be great.
Ahsoka just standing by. Dang. Dang. Oh my god.
Whoa. Where did you learn to fight like that?
My older brother taught me.
Maybe you can teach me someday. Come on, we gotta go tell my
That's-
sister about Pintu.
Aw.
Rafa, does that belong to you?
Not yet.
Pintu came by to get paid. You weren't there. You plan on paying him?
I am. I got a big job coming through that'll make everything good for us.
Is it legitimate this time?
Hey, what did I teach you? We can't count on anyone,
So we count on ourselves.
No.
I know.
that's right. That's how we survive.
Ahsoka, this is my sister, Rafa Martez.
I'm from Topside. Your sister's been helping me out.
How much is she charging you?
Not enough to pay your debt.
Not that it's any of your business, but I am sorry about that, Trace. Won't happen again.
Good. I can only take so many punches to my head and still be considered a pilot.
How can I help you, my friend?
I've got 3 droids that need to be built.
This may not look like a droid factory, but that's to throw off the authorities.
It's been a while since I built a droid, but it's not too difficult, just more moving parts.
Just make sure you affix the restraining bolt to that pile of moving parts before you punch the power cycle. I've had my fair share of run-ins with droids. The majority are fine, but some are just cross-wired from the start.
You seem to know a lot about everything.
Not everything. I still don't understand people.
There are good people and bad people, and some are just cross-wired like this binary load lifter.
Wait a minute. I do know this type of droid.
Oh my gosh.
Are you all right?
Type 2 load lifters were a fraud. They were repurposed demolition droids prone to violence.
Oh wow.
Well, good thing we put the restraining bolts on.
Oh crap.
Trace, the bolt!
Oh no.
No. That's not.
Oh
No. No!
It's a test run! Nothing to worry about!
This isn't funny, Trace!
Stop!
Oh damn. Oh my god, it's like King Kong.
Stop! Stop! It's really close.
Where? Do you see it?
Yeah, it's headed straight for us.
Oh my god, this is so funny. It's so fast and agile.
Got it! See? Nothing to it.
Oh my god.
We can't let it get away. Take the controls.
Oh my gosh.
Blue button.
Oh my god, she's a human with no power. Ahsoka's gonna have to use the Force, isn't she? Oh gosh. Oh god.
Oh no.
Or not. She'll catch it? What? Damn, it's all quick thinking. Yeah. Oh, the kid notices. I love that.
See? Nothing to worry about. We had it all under control.
Damn, and she has a strong grip. That's crazy.
You don't know what those droids could be used for. They're dangerous.
Trace, did you put the bolt on all 3?
Yeah, but what if one comes off?
Why is this a discussion? We all know.
That you're new here.
Ahsoka looked at her finger like, get that out of my face. Oh, sounds like a cat.
She doesn't always get it right, but I know she's trying to make things better for us.
At what cost?
Kind of like her and Anakin in some ways, but
I charged the Twi'lek double.
You gave them back.
I used the credits to pay off Pintu. If I didn't get the credits for those droids, they were gonna keep coming after us. That makes it worth it, right?
I guess so.
she is trying her best in her own way.
Thanks for saving me out there.
You're welcome.
Now let's get that speeder working. Come on.
Well, I'm going to get into the next episode. It's just really cool to see Ahsoka. Clearly, these episodes are more recent. I believe that's what you all were letting me know, is that these came out, I think, in 2022. So the graphics are much better. It's just, yeah, it looks great. But just seeing Ahsoka and where she's at is interesting. And the little nod to the Jedi and the Force, her using the Force, and the child seeing that, and the song, you know, the iconic song. So it's cool. It reminds me of, I assume, because I have seen the, what was it? Anyways, being a Jedi becomes outlawed and it's illegal and they're trying to kill the Jedi or get rid of them. So people are not using the Force kind of in the future. Like in the Kenobi series, you see that a lot, and they're like hunting the Jedi. So it kind of had like that. It was kind of, what is that called when you're, I forgot the word, but it's like a call to the future of what's going to happen. There's a word, foreshadowing. That little moment between Ahsoka and that child, where it's just like hiding your Force, being Force sensitive, but still being the fact that she is a Jedi. She's always going to want to protect and save. It reminds me of that scene from Kenobi where they're hunting that one Jedi and they go into the bar and they start destroying and they hurt somebody, and the Jedi can't help but to help. So it's interesting. Okay, I'm going to jump into the next episode. Thanks for watching. Mistakes are valuable lessons, often learned too late. Absolutely. That's the story of my life, actually. Yeah, I know this all too well.
That must have been some academy you went to topside.
Yeah, the best.
What was it called?
Skywalker Academy.
Skywalker. There aren't any academies down here. Second, if there was, I couldn't afford it. I mean, look around. This is it.
Where'd you get the ship?
This? This is me. I did odd jobs, mech work, whatever I could to make some credits. Once the Silver Angel revs up its hyperdrive.
The Silver Angel?
Yeah, why?
Hey, it's your ship. You call it what you want. Why don't you name my bike while you're at it?
I did. Trash. It's
Trash.
I figured I'd be on my own for a bit.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like the best idea. I mean, you crashed here on that piece of junk. Things could have gotten messy for you.
Believe me, things couldn't be a bigger mess for me than they already are.
I hired a starship and crew for a job.
You what?
Oh dear.
You were gonna leave me here?
No,
What's the job?
I'll tell you once we're underway.
I still haven't agreed to it.
Trace, please. I need your help with this.
Oh my god. It's gonna be illegal. This is gonna be bad.
Remember, we can't count on anyone.
So we count on ourselves.
I don't know. I feel...
And maybe Ahsoka.
Aww.
Maybe.
I feel bad because she doesn't have... Like she's sort of been like programmed to believe that she only has her sister, and her sister then manipulates her to doing
You sure about
crazy
out of nowhere,
things.
suddenly you and my sister are inseparable?
Excuse me?
Come on. Everyone plays an angle. I don't mind, except when it involves Trace. So tell me, what are you after?
See, that's what's crazy. She's not wrong about that. That there's a lot of people who have angles, but not everybody does that.
You ever thought you might be the trouble she needs to stay away from?
What about you? I mean, now she's projecting. And it sucks because of their environment, everybody does have like an angle and they come at it at their own. So it's complicated. I understand all of their perspectives. It works. I mean, it's crazy to think that she built this on her own. Like, she's a genius.
Trace, where are you going?
I'm just trying to get into this lane.
That's a military lane. You can't go there. That's a restricted area.
We're being hailed.
Don't answer that.
We have to answer that.
No, we don't.
Just get us out of here.
Don't do anything that makes us look suspicious.
We already look suspicious.
Oh, gosh.
Don't answer that.
This is a Silver Angel. What can I do for you?
Have you lost your mind? This is military airspace. I'll have your star pilot license for this.
Do I need one of those?
Sorry. So sorry. It won't happen again. Just teaching my youngest sister to fly.
Oh, you're teaching me to fly. That was a laugh.
Who is this? What's your license number?
Oh, no.
Just get in the transport lane and fly.
No.
Who's
Oh,
on board that transport?
Anakin.
Oh, just some rookie pilots.
Can't they sense each other?
Should I send a detachment, General?
No, it's nothing.
So he could sense that it was Ahsoka?
This is exciting. I've never been to hyperspace before.
What? What have you been flying?
Oh, mainly speeders, you know? Maintenance.
Oh,
vehicles.
God.
Trace's flying is more of a dream than a reality.
What did you say?
I said the ship flies like a dream.
Okay, this seems sketchy.
You're taking us to Kessel?
I'm taking us to fortune and glory.
What are we doing here?
Picking up medicine?
Wow, it's beautiful.
This place is beautiful.
See, Ahsoka? There's nothing to worry about.
Wow.
I am Kinash Locke, King Yoruba's major domo. We have been expecting you. We've prepared a banquet to show his thanks for your services.
Lead the way, sir.
What is all of this about? Man, this place is so gorgeous. Oh my God, it's beautiful.
So, when is the king showing?
That looks like a huge mangosteen.
You will deliver 3 containers of unrefined spice. Upon satisfactory delivery, you will be awarded a full shipment and a contract to transport for us on a continual basis.
Her little excitement.
We're working for a king. Many things can be made out of spice, and they're not all good.
In this time of war, our spice is refined into a medicine that saves people across the galaxy. Now come, Ms. Martez. Let us get the spice into this very fast ship.
Ahsoka's gonna mess this whole thing up because she's gonna do the right things.
Running spice is dangerous. The transport ships get attacked. Often, we're leaving Kessel. It's not hard to figure out what we might be here for.
You know a lot about Kessel for a mechanic.
I've heard the stories. How many times has Rafa done a job like this?
I don't think she ever has.
So how can she possibly know what we're up against?
Hey, there's a first time for everything.
Wow. That's so amazing. My God, this place must have awesome oxygen. Oh, and then you get over here. Okay.
Now this looks like the Kessel from the stories.
Yeah, I was like, wow, the oxygen's great. Now when we're here, I'm like, ooh, uh-oh.
Look at all those droids.
Damn.
The King's Spice Seals must buy thousands of them.
Yes, that's bad.
Those are not droids.
No, they're
They're
people. Oh, damn. So it's slavery. Okay.
Must be local workers.
I think the term is slaves.
Can't be. An operation this large?
What do you mean you can't be? This is what happens all the
They'd
time.
shut the place down.
Are you...
Yeah, you'd think they would.
Even Ahsoka's like, no, it's corrupt. Everything's corrupt now.
I'm not sure if I like her or not.
You never like any of my friends.
She's not family, Trace.
I'll keep an eye on her. You just do your job.
Kid, I got us a job. The rest is up to you. Now let's get this spice where it belongs. Mark Krim better have my money waiting.
Marg Krim? The Pike crime boss?
How do you know about the Pikes?
I know you can't make a deal with them.
Trace, how does she know so much? How do you know so much?
I pay attention to the world around me. Like the fact that the Pikes are gangsters. Gangsters? They'll take your ship, your life, everything. My ship?
Well, I took a job, Ahsoka. We need all the credits we can get.
No one is
Because
taking
that
my
doesn't
ship.
pay. And Trace and I have a lot of people on Coruscant waiting for money we owe them.
No, you owe them, not her.
Yeah.
Sisters take care of each other. We can't.
No,
pay off
but not like that.
No one is taking my ship.
Good. I'm glad she's standing up for herself. Oh, all the spice is gone. Oh.
Oh no.
What did you do?
Oh no.
I dumped the spice.
You did what?
Problem solved.
Of all the choices you could make, that is literally the worst one.
I can't believe this, but I agree with her.
Now we have a deal to deliver spice to an intergalactic crime syndicate and no spice to deliver.
But I thought delivering spice to gangsters was a bad thing.
Aww, she's sweet.
I assume that you had no trouble transporting the spice from Kessel?
Not at all. This is one of the smoothest jobs I've
Oh my
ever had.
gosh.
Let us take a look at that cargo.
Oh
You don't
god.
trust me? I mean, you hired me.
I don't trust anyone who isn't a Pike.
Sounds like her.
You want to pay us our credits and send us on our way.
Here are your credits. Now go on your way.
Wow.
I take it back. I'm liking this plan.
No one heard her.
Thanks for everything. We'll hopefully see you soon.
Fire up the ship.
Oh my god. I'm nervous. No, shoot. Nothing.
Where is the spice?
Castle must have double-crossed you. Well, that's really unfortunate.
I want patrol ships to cut them off. Engage the tractor beam.
Oh jeez.
You better get us out of here now. What was that?
That is a tractor beam, Rafa.
When they interrogate me, I'm blaming the whole thing on you.
Between the three of us, there's plenty of blame to go around.
Damn. So how do they get out of this situation? Cool. And this is fun. I feel like I'm first of all, I'm just happy to have Ahsoka back. That warms my heart because I think this will be the only episodes we'll get until I watch the Ahsoka series. But it's interesting to just see her trying to find her way after the Jedi. I mean, that's pretty much that was her whole life. Like, it's so weird to think about that, but that was her whole childhood. I don't even know, like that. It's kind of strange to be like, well, this is my job. This is what I'm taught. I've been trained in this. I have this, like, my belief is in this. and now it completely changes. That's such a weird situation. Such a weird situation. And it reminds me of my own issue with, like, I always, it feels so strange to talk about my belief systems, because I really don't look at it in black or white from my own perspective. So it's hard to express it because it gets lost on a lot of people. Everyone has their own ideas, and so it's frustrating for me to express my beliefs. But I feel like that as a kid, I grew up in a specific religion. I was taught like this is how the world is. I didn't, outside of the Bible, everything else is not true, and the Bible is 100% accurate, and this is what's going to happen. There's going to be persecution at some point because of your religious belief. And so I'm not going to name some of you may know what I grew up as, but I'm just not going to name it because I don't want to, because I don't think that's for every single person in that group that believes that, or that denomination of Christianity. But for me, that's how I grew up. And then now in the last few years, and it took like in the last few years where I actually stopped believing in that and tried I'm trying to find my own path in my life. But this was like my whole thing too, where I thought the world was one way. I really believed some pretty intense things, and to walk away from it, but then be lost, like, well, where do I go next? Thinking, do I believe in God? Do I not believe in God? And then, going through that whole thing, and I can look at certain things and respect it and be like, I'm glad I read the Bible. I'm glad I was taught these things. Now, there was like a moment for a year or 2 years where I was angry and pissed because it really warped my brain. It just did. But now I can say, like, I can look at it from a perspective of, okay, so this was just the way I grew up. Not everybody in my belief system grows up this way. There's more of a nuance to things. There's not like these things bring demons in the house. Like if you have anime or manga in your house, that brings in demons. Like I grew up in that kind of an environment. And I don't want to throw people under the bus who are my family members. So it's really, I have to be so careful how I speak about this. That's how I feel. But I really feel like that. Like if you grow up one way and you're taught all these things, like, and especially if you're a Jedi and you're like, you're gonna save the world, you have a job, it's one of the most important jobs, you get to actually see how the Force is used. She can literally change a person's mind by just doing a little swipe of the hand and doing her little Jedi mind trick. She wield a lightsaber that she built out of using the Force. So she's seen like miracles, like legit miracles, and it's tough. Like, yeah, so now she's just out here, like in the last couple of years now, really trying to just figure it out, and it's like, where do you go from there? So I'm bringing up my story because I can relate to that. It's a weird place to be in. And the last episode, was it this one or the last one? But it's talking about you can create your own path. Like, it's the truth. Like, if you don't know where you are going, you still have time to create your own path. Figure it out. Figure out who you are. And especially if you're a person who grew up like me or Ahsoka, like, where you were told this is the truth, this is what things are, everything else is wrong, and then you get out into the real world and you realize, like, okay, maybe I'm wrong, and then you have to figure it out. It's never too late. Like, it just isn't. So I feel her. It's interesting. It's just cool to see a character going through some stuff like that. But okay, that's it for now. I'm gonna jump into the next episode. We'll see how they get out of this. Who you were does not have to define who you are. I believe that. That's my motto. I know a lot of people do not believe that, but I believe in that 100%.
I never figured when I took my ship out for the first time, I'd wind up in a place like this.
Hey, you dumped the spice. If she doesn't dump the spice, we finish our job and we're already gone.
The Pikes turned spice into something that ruins lives.
Will you listen to this? We got a regular Jedi here.
What if I was?
Don't kid around.
A couple of years ago, there was a prison break on the surface of Coruscant. Some gangster named Zero. Then came the Jedi. We watched, like so many others, as they chased Zero and his gang down the portal, leaping from speeder to speeder as they went. Some red-eyed alien protecting Zero blasted the engine of an ascending cargo transport. There was a populated landing platform right in the path of the ship, but the Jedi steered it clear of that, right into the portal wall. And on the other side of that wall was our home.
Mom and Dad saw it coming, but they weren't so lucky.
The Jedi didn't even capture Zero. The Jedi came back and one of them came over to me. She looked at me. And you know what she said? I had to make a choice, but not to worry. The Force will be with you.
Oh God, she really said that?
Then she was off. And Trace and I were left without parents, without a home. Just left there to find our way in their system.
That's so messed up. That's like unimaginable, unthinkable. That's crazy.
We make our own rules and we survive just fine. That is until Trace let you tag along.
I'm so sorry.
Jeez.
Rafa.
You're not touching her.
Yeah, she's right. Take her instead.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Trace, if I die, you get the family business.
That's what she says. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
Now that I think about it, I think the people on Kessel scammed us.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
What did you do to her? Let her go!
Man, they keep doing that. Oh. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, now you're in it. Now you're in it. Now you gotta finish it. You started it. Oh my God.
Okay, I'm gonna get one shot at this.
How'd you do that?
It wasn't me. I think there was a power outage. The energy field turned off.
About time we caught a break.
Let's go get Trace.
Dang. Oh God. Oh my God.
Hey, let us out.
Oh my God, all the chaos. Nice. Let everybody out.
This way.
No, this way.
Tiebreaker, come on!
They're all such bad shots. It's funny. Nice. Dang. Who knew that these girls would get to this place? Oh boy. Oh, nice jump.
Trace, careful! We can't just leave her.
Damn.
Where'd she go? She didn't make it. That's terrible.
Ahsoka!
That's terrible.
How'd you do that?
I'm more athletic than I look.
That's not
We don't have time to discuss this. Let's go.
Finally, there's our way out.
Oh. Oh. Oh boy. Okay. Ooh. Dang. Ahsoka is just so cool. Damn. Just hand-to-hand combat. That's so cool. She's so amazing. Not a weapon in sight. He's like, wait, whoa.
I don't believe it. I think I see my ship.
You might be cut out for this life, but I'm not sure about Trace. You're her sister. She'd never think you don't have her best interest at heart.
Got any credits? I need something to eat.
Do I look like I have credits?
Well, if you didn't, I wouldn't be asking.
We're busy right now. Get out of here. Come on, let's go.
Yes. What's that all about? That's interesting. Is that gonna come back again?
You guys got any credits?
No, get out of here.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh no.
Are you looking for them?
Damn.
There they are.
Oh shit.
Run!
I guess they should have been charitable. That guy was petty. And who's that? Oh, are they gonna repay for that, or what's gonna happen there? Oh my god. Ooh. Oh.
It could be the Jedi I met on Karlak, but if it is her, what is she doing here?
I don't remember these people.
Did you honestly think you'd get away with fooling a Pike?
We wouldn't have tried if we didn't think.
Kill them, and let's move on.
I thought you wanted to know where the spice was.
Ahsoka!
Oh gosh. Oh god.
We're clear. Let's go, Rafa.
Oh my god, it's like they cannot leave. They're trying so hard.
Listen, I think there's a way we can work this out. How about we do a job for the great Mark Krim?
Why would I waste any more time with you?
What? You planning on torturing us again?
Until you give me my spice.
And now they have a guard that's just gonna be there the whole time.
Sorry. I never should have taken this job.
We live and learn, Rafa.
Yeah, but for how much longer?
Yeah, I mean, the last part there is really just kind of the first quote. It's like who you are or who you were doesn't have to define who you are. Like, she owned up to it. She made a mistake. It was the wrong choice. And Ahsoka is just like, yeah, but we can fix it. Like, that's the beautiful thing. And it's not a fairy tale thing. It's not like who you are or who you were doesn't define you. Isn't like, just because you did those things doesn't mean it doesn't catch up to you, because of course it does. There are consequences. It's just the way that the world works. So it's hard. Like you learn by mistakes a lot of the times, and or you're the person who learns from others' mistakes. Those people are quite lucky in some ways, but we're not all that way. So it's like, I think you have to learn. You live and learn, and that's how you do it. And these are their consequences now. And but they have to figure out how to change it and how to survive it. So I like that. I like that philosophy. I do believe that people can change, people can learn, and what you do in your past doesn't define you if you are not doing it anymore, if you have changed, because then the world is, what the hell are we here for? It's like this thing of, why, like people are very much about that. Like, no, you did this thing, you're this person for the rest of your life. That's just so dumb. Like, it's like it's not helpful. There's nothing that's limited. That's a limited thing. And when people are changing, you can see them changing. You can see that they're taking accountability for their actions. And whether you believe in karma or consequences, I believe in consequences. I don't believe in karma, but in some cases it's the same. But it is the truth. It's just like there is going to be something that happens. You can call it karma, but that's more like mystical, or the way people make it now, it's like more mystical sounding, but it's just 1 + 1 = 2. Things are going to happen. It's just how it is. If you do one thing so good, you can have good consequences too. You can have bad consequences. But that's how you're able to you're able to go back and look at, if you've survived your consequences, then you can sit and think, and then you can be like, okay, wow, I did those things. That was a bad way to do it. If I had a chance now, I would do it differently. And of course, that's how most people think, but then you can't. So you have to just start where you are and try to make it better and going forward. So I don't know. It's cool. I like that they throw these themes into this type of an episode. I like the girls. I like the sisters a lot. I get Rafa's perspective for sure. She's trying to protect her sister. She doesn't know much. She's not that much older either. It's not like she's 20 years older than her. She's maybe several years older. So she was a child too when they lost their parents. So I understand the way that she's doing her parenting. Her role is kind of a parental role, but she's coming at it from a child's perspective, because that's all they knew, and that's where they were left. They were left as children, and that's so sad. So I get her perspective, but of course she's manipulating her sister. Of course Ahsoka is right. Trace is going to listen to her because they're sisters, and she's been telling her that since they were kids. Like, we don't trust anyone else except us, right? So Trace would never expect that her sister was going to put her in harm's way. So it's interesting. It's just complicated. But that the Republic and the Jedi really, 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 really made so many mistakes. Like the behind the scenes of it all. It's like I forget which movie it is. If it's Civil War, that's the Avengers Civil War. I don't know if it's that one, but where we start to see where everyone's happy because they're superheroes and they're saving the world, but they're leaving people in ruins, and people are getting hurt or killed because they're trying to save the day, and a building gets destroyed or a plane gets shot down, or some, there's casualties. And then you have that parent who comes up to Tony Stark. I don't remember what movie it was, but she's just like, you killed my son during this time, or my son was killed in the explosion. It's been a while since I've seen that movie. But yeah, it's kind of like that. And it's like, what do you tell a parent or a daughter who just lost their child, or the daughter who lost their parent because of you? And that's just the Force be with you. That's messed up. So I'm glad they are showing the not so pretty and the not so heroic side of the Jedi. And yeah, it's messed up to hear that. But I am going to see you guys in the last episode. Thank you so much for watching with me, and I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody. You can change who you are, but you cannot run from yourself. That's also very true. Yeah. These are always so good.
If we went through with my original deal, we'd be back on Coruscant counting our money right now.
But your original deal was the problem.
For you.
For me as well.
When did this happen?
What?
The two of you against me, when it was always just you and me, Trace.
I'm just
siding with her.
only in this case, Rafa.
But I look out for you. She's your friend today, but what about tomorrow? And the next day? What about then?
We each played a part in getting here. Now we need to do the same to get out. But we have to trust each other.
What choice do I really have?
That's true. No, they can't. They can't do this one by one thing. Oh, they're all going.
Pay your debt or watch your friends die slowly.
I want to cut a deal with you. Alone.
What?
Trust me. They're not my friends. Send them to go get it and give them one rotation. If they don't come back, I'll tell you where their family's from.
And what do you get out of all of this?
Just my percentage. A small price to pay for a rather large spice shipment once it's returned to you.
I'll torture the information out of your friend here and kill her, you, and your family.
I won't forget this.
I feel like that was said with love. Okay, that was said with love.
Another deception.
He's so right.
But I don't have much of a choice. I must regain that spice. My life depends on it as much as...
Oh, really?
You think he will find out about this?
He knows. He always knows.
Oh, wow.
Giving herself up for us? That's rare.
You mean that was her plan?
I thought that was clear. Trust me.
Oh my gosh, she's so much like my cat. My little Seek. That's how she is in the house, just whoosh, 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 whoosh.
So, we're stealing spies from the Pikes to trade it back for Ahsoka?
Yes, exactly.
Oh my gosh.
I do not have your shipment listed anywhere.
You've never done a special request pickup?
Ha! Very rarely.
I'm following instructions. You should too. Start loading things up. I'm on a tight schedule.
But
Come on, guys. Let's get moving.
These creatures. Oh my god, she's so athletic. It's crazy.
I assure you, this delay does not change things.
Oh, she gets to see this.
You are but one small piece moving in this mechanism which I have designed. It jeopardizes everything. Do you understand?
I understand that the Republic is cracking down on my operations.
Were there Jedi?
Oh, what the heck?
I don't know. None of my men made it out.
Oh, I mean, he could even sense that she's there, even though he's not there. That's crazy. So he's working with Palpatine again?
Make sure there are no more delays, and if there are, I am certain Crimson Dawn would love the opportunity to take control of your operation.
Sir, come quickly. The prisoner has escaped.
Oh my god, Ahsoka.
The transmission log. Let's find out where you are. Mandalore. What's Maul doing there?
I knew you were no petty smuggler.
You can't keep putting your hands up. Like, yeah, at this point you just have to fight your way out.
A Jedi. Are your friends Jedi as well?
Just me. They have no idea.
Well then, the Jedi Council will regret sending you here.
So when is that gonna blow?
I cannot find it anywhere on the manifest for you to have this spice. And my manager said this is highly irregular. Yes.
Where is he? I don't see any manager. You little liar.
He's right behind you.
All right.
You don't have authorization to be here. Let me see the ship's manifest.
Great idea. Trace, why don't you give him the manifest?
What?
You're
I
not
left it
going
on the
anywhere.
ship.
Hey, what do you know? I got your manifest right here!
Oh,
Yes, kill her.
Oh my god. The little squeeze, like squeaky noise. Oh, oh. Ouch. Oh my god. Oh jeez. Ooh. Oh my god, what the hell has happened with this episode? Dang. Dang. Oh, that's just the strength difference is tough.
See ya, pal.
Oh, dang. Oh, wow. So she just murdered somebody.
Nice work. Come on.
Oh my god. I mean, I'm sure the guy's fine. He has a hard hat. He has a hard hat on. He'll be good.
Your execution will help restore the Pike's reputation. Your timing is perfect.
Speaking of perfect timing,
Stop what you're doing.
Ahsoka did not expect them to come back.
We know you are both working for the Republic and this Jedi.
Jedi?
I see. So it is true. The Jedi used you both.
Why didn't you tell me? How could I? After what you told me about your parents.
wait. So you're actually a Jedi?
Was a Jedi, but I left. You can do that?
Prepare to execute them all.
Look.
Oh my god.
You should have told me.
Oh, it was just on like, hey, we got an hour. I thought she had to press a button. Nice. Wow.
After them, or we'll all suffer the consequences.
I love this like, there's like this like harp thing that's like it sounds, I like that sound. Oh. God, they gotta get out of there.
Well, if you're a Jedi, I assume you're a good shot.
Yes.
Then shoot something.
We've lost the rear deflector shields.
And the gun.
We might have lost the rear deflectors, but we still have the front.
All right. Everyone is stepping up their game.
This isn't a good idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with Ahsoka on this one.
Well, she's made a decision, so... No, shoot. Whoa.
Woohoo! Glad we could help.
Are those girls? They look like Mandalorians. And Ahsoka just figured out that Darth Maul is on Mandalore.
I don't understand. Why would anyone walk away from being a Jedi? It's complicated.
You might not think of yourself as a Jedi, but you act like one. Or at least how I want them to be.
She's right. We got in over our heads. Without you, we'd be done for. Jedi or not, I consider you my friend.
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't this sweet? Making friends?
Trace, Rafa, back away.
So you remember me?
Oh, okay. It's okay.
You and I have a common enemy.
Maul.
I need your help. Once we are underway, I will explain everything. You have 5 minutes to decide.
Oh, wow.
If I go down this path, I'm afraid where it might lead.
You mean back to the Jedi? Yes.
It's what you're meant to do.
Rafa's right. All right.
She's so good at it.
Let me keep my bike here. Just in case.
Aw.
Deal.
Nice. So I assume that this will, the story will go into, I guess, the live action Ahsoka series, because the last 4 episodes of this season are I believe, the final episodes of the Clone Wars. And so it's going to kind of wrap up what has been going on. And I don't think we'll see Ahsoka again. This was fun. This was a lot of fun. It was good to see Ahsoka have friends who actually care about her and not what she can do and what her special abilities are, which is sort of like her. And it was good for Trace and Rafa to meet a Jedi like Ahsoka, because they had such a horrible situation with their family dying, with the very cruel words that Jedi said to the girls. And I would, if I was them, I would be like, I don't believe in them. They're hypocrites. I don't believe in the Jedi. When it's not, that's not how they are supposed to be. And that's not who all the Jedi are. And so I'm glad that their perspective shifted slightly. And then that's only because of how beautiful of a soul that Ahsoka is. And there's a lot of people like that in that are Jedis as well, but they're not going to meet those Jedi, you know. It's one of those things, but it reminds me of kind of, you know, like I think there was a point, and I'd hate to bring up like politics or anything like that because it's so divisive, but I think like I have obviously very strong feelings about what had happened with a lot of the police brutality and a lot of the things that were coming to light, and you know, the whole ACAB and all of that. And there's many videos in the past where I was just like, yeah, ACAB. And I have like people in my life that were done really wrong by the police as well. So I have like personal stuff with not just the police, but also like the system failing these people who I really care about. And so I have my own opinions, but of course, when you sit back, it's not all. It can never be all of one thing. Like not all of a certain race is bad. Not all of a certain gender is bad. Not all of a certain religion is bad. It's the same thing. Of course, there's going to be good people in the legal system. There's going to be good people. I know it's crazy to say, but there's going to be good politicians. I know it's crazy. That's crazy, but they can't all be corrupt. Like that's a crazy world to live in mentally, and very stressful. And I know a lot of people live that way. I lived that way for a long time. That's how I got into like conspiracy theories when I was like in my early like 18, 19 and all kind of throughout my 20s, like in and out of them. And then I just decided like I don't want to do that because it's feeding the darkness, like which is like the message of Star Wars. Really, just you can either go towards the light or to the dark. And I think a lot of this stuff, especially on social media, with like, look at what happened today, look at what happened there, and it's all bad, everything's really bad. It puts like a shadow of darkness over you. But it gives me the thought that, you know, if there's bad apples everywhere, there's bad teachers, there's bad doctors, there's bad reactors, there's bad YouTubers, there's bad like podcasters, but there's also good people who are doctors and teachers and reactors and YouTubers and scientists. There's always going to be the good. And if all the good teachers leave because it's too much hard work, then all the kind of authoritative types of teachers take over, or like the scientists who just want the money, they just take over. If all the righteous good scientists leave because they're like, you know what, this is corrupt. It's like this weird thing that happens where the fact that Ahsoka is like a real deal Jedi, she's like the #1 true Jedi. The fact that she did leave, which I completely understand and agree with, but then it just leaves this darkness. Like there was already darkness there, and I don't know if her presence can change. I don't know if people. I think if you feel the need to leave your work because it's too much, I get it. I understand that because I've been through the same situation. So it's like, I don't know. I guess I don't want my words to be like minced or not, the heart of this not to be understood. But I just want to say, it's just sometimes the bad gets more spotlight. And so then we start to think that everybody in this specific group, this specific political group, this specific religious group is bad. And it's not true. It's really not true. We're all just, trying to get by, really. But I think it's a good little like metaphor with Ahsoka and the Jedi and her leaving, but the fact that she now is probably going to follow the Mandalorians and help get Darth Maul out of there, and the fact that Rafa was like, this is your path, like this is your destiny. Like, yes, it's going to bring you back to the Jedi, but maybe that's what needs to happen because you are a true Jedi and you need to come back there. You need to be the light in the dark, So it's cool. It's really beautiful how all of this stuff ties in with real world issues and within this beautiful universe as well. And that's always, I see things in a specific way, and it may not be what everybody else is taking away from this arc here, but it's just what I took away from it. And that's basically a lot of what I do is just, how do I see this? It's just my perspective, and I express my perspective to you because we all have our own perspectives, and I think that's a beautiful thing. But yeah, it was great. I'm excited to see where this goes, and then I'm nervous to finish out this series because I know it's not going to be happy, but it's been a joy to watch. So I'm thankful. But thank you so much for watching with me, and I will see you guys in the last arc of the Clone Wars.